Greetings, exiles, and I continue my journey with Occultist and Penance brand. I'll start with the upgrades. The first one is quite unexpected. Wait a minute. What is this? A gift from Chris? Let's add some catalyst and we get Venter's Gamble, which costs at least 40 divine orbs. At this point, the best decision would be to sell it and buy something more useful, but it's not that interesting. Besides, there are no problems with currency in this league. My brother gives gifts like crazy. And this kind of Scarabs bomb happens quite often. So I decided to keep this ring for myself. It's always nicer to use something you found rather than bought. SSF enjoyers know what I mean. Next best buy for any magic find build. The Headhunter. It's very cheap in this league and it's the best upgrade you can make because with this unique belt your build will go to a whole new level. I bought the Divination cards and gathered the Headhunter. That way we save a little bit of money. Congratulations, you're in my video. Pretty good characteristics. Just what I need. Now it's time to change our Wildwood Ascendancy because at this point charms will be more useful because they improve the quality of life and give us extra damage. Well, after all these purchases and also after I bought Scarabs, my currency stash is empty and it's time to go back to the maps to make money for new upgrades. For most of my viewers, I recommend to keep using the classic Abyss strategy with T7 Cemetery. Because it is quite profitable and with a Headhunter you won't have any problems because T7 maps will be very easy for you. The only thing I want to add is that we have a lot of damage and we kill the Stygian Spire very fast and this is very bad. So use Brand Recall to control your damage. But personally I am a bit tired of this strategy and so I decided to switch to T11 Burial Chamber with Legion and Strongboxes. Because I like these mechanics more than Abyss. So I changed my Atlas and went hunting for the mirror. Nice. Easy money. And another one? I always knew Ritual was the best mechanic in the game. Nice Scarabs Explosion. Random 1 Divine Orb. Kind of. Scam Box. Cool. Speaking of loot boxes, in the comments to last week's video, some of my viewers were not happy that I sell Voidborn keys. Well, since I don't want to be a criminal, a war criminal, let's open them. Nope. Miss. Scam. This must be it. Damn. The perfect Venter's Gamble? Of course not. Unlucky. I've got a few more scam boxes, let's open them. Expected result. Minus 10 divine orbs. Well, I think this is a well-deserved punishment for him. What do you think? Shall we punish the criminal? My little gambling break is over and let's get back to the build, namely it's time for the new gear. Corrupted Cloak of Flame. The most annoying part. Need more currency. Finally. And the final touch. Empower level 4. Now I need a new helmet. I managed to find one like this, and at a very good price, because its real cost is at least 2 times more. But if you could not find such a helmet at a good price, I will show you how to make it. First of all, we need a base like this. I'll also need some essences like this. Damn, essences are very expensive in this league. Ideally, I want a life and an open suffix. Not bad, but I need an open suffix. It's time to flip a coin. Never lucky. We start all over again. Perfect. High tier for mana and low tier for life. Just what I need. And of course the Eldritch implicit. That's about it. Since I don't need this helmet, I'll sell it. A couple more divine orbs to add to my piggy bank. While I was making this video, the prices for the bases for this helmet went up slightly. Bad news for those who are journeying with me. Next, I need a new shield. Buy a base like this one with +1 to maximum power charges. And of course essences. You can use two types of essences. If you're a weak player, use essences with life. If you are a strong player like me, then essences with critical strike for spell and just get T1 life with resistances. Sometimes lucky, all the time. I bought so many essences for nothing. You have to believe in yourself sometimes. A small cluster. King in the Mists, and the third charm with mana reservation. You'll have to pay 2 divine orbs for it. The second enlighten level 3 because I need to activate more auras. Now it's time for a new amulet. Let's craft a classic cheat magic find amulet. Shaper amulet level 85. Alteration spam. We need to find a tier 1 increased item quantity. And no other Shaper's modifiers. Good. Redeemer amulet level 85. And another one of my viewers. To be honest, all my videos are fake and I use paid actors. I got lucky and got the modifier I needed right away. Thanks to my viewer for saving me from alteration spam. Awakener's orb and pray to the gods to get something good. Bad amulet. Let's try to save it. Not bad. But let's try to make another one. Maybe I'll get lucky with the second one. That's better. Let's try YOLO crafting. Well, why not? There's no problem with divine orbs in this league. Unlucky. And once again. I'm using physical reforge in hopes of getting +1 to level of all physical gems. I realize it's copium, but maybe it'll work. Alright. I'll stop here. Not a bad upgrade for a build. Anointment, and now I can activate Purity of Elements. Greatly increases our survivability. New Watcher's Eye. My chaos resistance is a disaster, so it needs at least some fixing. If your budget allows, you can buy a Watcher's Eye with 2 useful modifiers. One last purchase. A couple of corpses. With Dark Marionette Spectre, I can activate an extra aura and it will be haste. It's extra speed and damage because our penance brand scales with cast speed. Pretty good way to get 1 free aura. But you have to press 1 extra button every few seconds, and for some players this can be annoying. Well, I'm done shopping and we can see what this build can do with the new items. Our damage has increased several times and we have no problems with killing monsters. Also, our explosions are great and they also help us in killing monsters quickly. Defense is relatively good, but our main goal is to get as many headhunter buffs as possible because that makes our character very hard to kill. So at the beginning of the map, I play very carefully and try to get a couple headhunter buffs, then I find a legion and kill it because there are a lot of rare monsters and they give a lot of buffs. And then I clear the map as fast as possible. And I collect loot only after I killed all monsters, so I do not waste time and do not lose precious buffs from a headhunter. Well, this is a little digression for beginners to understand how to play. In general, I am very happy with the build, although I have some improvements in my plans because I want to move from T11 maps to T16, and for this I need to improve defense and of course damage. Because empowered monsters on T16 maps are no joke. For now, I continue to use the strategy with Legion and Strongboxes in the burial chamber. Although sometimes I go back to the cemetery for a change of scenery. Honestly though, if your strategy has Abyss, Legion, Enraged Strongboxes, or a combination of these mechanics, you shouldn't have a problem with Divine Orbs. As long as you use Scarabs and Sextants, you have some magic fine gear and you know what to do and know how to collect a lot of wisps. In the last video, I forgot to show just how many innocent souls I killed to get a character like this. So I'm fixing my mistake. In order to reach the current progression, I needed to kill almost 700,000 innocent souls. I hope these numbers will help you. I'll be saying goodbye to you all. Thank you all for watching, commenting, and giving me advice. I appreciate it. Also, I will be very grateful for your likes, subscriptions, and comments. And if you have any questions, join my Discord channel. The link you will find in the description of this video. Bye everyone and see you in new videos.